have the right
fit.
gotta have the right fit. That's the most important.
That is definitely very important for tinfoil hats. If they're not protecting your brain properly from all that shit, the CIA and NSA and all them people are, reading your brain waves. So there it is. The stream started on my screen. So I think we're good. Audio test, I
That's the
guess.
most important.
That is definitely okay. Audio seems fairly good. I think we're all right. We're at about
Okay.
3,800
All right.
upload. So yay, we're live again. So we weren't here last week. I'm pretty sure everyone know that or noticed that. Someone already said
Yeah.
a
That was my fault.
and mine. Okay, it was your fault, but then I straight up I was gonna do the show by myself, but then I totally fucking flaked. Um,
Well, you got that awesome Craigslist though.
yes,
Man, that
exactly. I couldn't pass it up. Who would? I don't
no, I
understand.
wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't understand who would have passed that deal up. It was a fun deal. If you guys haven't seen the video, it's on my channel, and you can see the sad amounts of shit I got for $100. So I do have a computer that I built behind me, and we'll tease, I guess. It's got a R9 280, which I got for $60, and pretty much everything else that was built from that computer for $100. So $160. From basically, I took that $100 pile of computers and I built a computer and then threw an R9 280 in it, and bam, now we're at $160, and it's got an AMD Athlon X4 Phenom 940, 3 gigahertz, 1 terabyte hard drive. Pretty decent stuff in there. So I've been actually it's right here running on the computer next to me. It's installing all the games, which takes forever because it's on Wi-Fi. I need to get a gigabit switch. I definitely do. We need an intro
Oh,
sometime.
you don't. Yeah, you don't have a gigabit switch?
No, I don't have a network switch at all. I need one
Oh, it's all
because
Wi-Fi. Oh shit.
so basically all my computers that aren't my main rig is Wi-Fi. Um, yeah, the modem's not in my room either. It's mostly because I'm too fucking lazy to move it. So that's why it's like that. So, anyways, yeah, intro. You guys, we're back. Another tech show. We've arrived. Round 13. Uh, some topics. I actually put them in the description. I think this is probably one of the first times that's ever actually happened. Though I don't really know if I can recall it happening or not happening. But that's because my memory sucks. But you're
No,
installing
I do
GT5.
believe this is the first time. Man, you've outdone yourself.
I know, right? And I was telling you, I partied last night. So like, you can get home till like 5 or 6 in the morning, 4 in the morning. I don't know. My phone was dead, and I was fairly inebriated. So, and yes, I am installing Wi-Fi or Grand Theft Auto over Wi-Fi and Shadows of Mordor, which is like 40 gigs. Rise of the Tomb Raider is only like 20, thankfully. But yeah, yeah, it takes forever. And the worst part is it's not even a good Wi-Fi. You ready for this? It's one of these little freaking Belkin fucking dongles. I have another PCIe one that I usually use, which is like a 300 megabit one, which actually works pretty good, but I just didn't feel like installing it. What do you think about the i5 2400 and the 750 Ti? Um, yeah,
That's
I
pretty good.
i5 2400s are still an extremely capable CPU for gaming,
Or
and
if you can afford a 950.
well, he said he already got the 750 Ti, I think, because he bought a business rig for. Oh, what GPU should I get? What I want GPU value.
Yeah,
If you can do used, by all means, go for
960. You could probably get a 960 used for that easy, can't you?
mm-hmm. So yeah, maybe I don't know. I've had problems getting 960s for that freaking cheap. Usually the 960s still run for like 140 to 150 for I have no clue why. But like I said, I just got an R9 280 for $60. As long as you got a good enough power supply, that's an amazing GPU. I would say if you don't mind getting a good power supply, get yourself something nice. You know what I mean? Like something that like any AMD GPU, like the 200 series, like 270s and up, 280s, 290s. Get a good power supply, get one of those because you can buy those for a dime a dozen. I think a 270X on eBay is like $100, if even that. Yeah, the 960 still. That's what I was saying. Costs way too much. If you can get a 750 Ti for $50, I'd take that too, because then you won't even need a power
Hmm.
supply. You could probably just run that bit off that business power supply. So that's not a bad idea either. You can definitely do that. Um, so first topic. We were talking about Windows 10 last time, so I brought Windows. Oh, I just noticed the background for this is Halo right now. Oops, I was supposed to change that. Oh well, I like Halo. It can stay. Um,
Oh yeah, I can say.
so September Steam survey. Windows 10 growth stutters, and 1060 and 1070 growth rises, which isn't surprising, seeing that the 970 was definitely one of the most popular cards on Steam, or at least Steam's hardware surveys. So apparently, Windows 10, it's not that it's no longer showing an increase; it's that it's starting to decrease, and the amount of users on Windows 7 and 8.1 are starting to increase. So it looks like you're seeing a number of people switching back,
Hmm.
which for Microsoft that is kind of a problem. Uh, so like I said, I use Windows 10 personally. I don't have a problem with it right now, but I can't say that it's the most fun um, operating system ever. Actually, for about a week, my computer was having so much trouble posting, it would just lock up at post. So I was like, something's fucking wrong with my hardware. It turned out Windows 10 was having a problem with the Logitech C920, I think, plugged into it when it was booting.
Wow.
Yeah, it stopped doing it now, but it was like a week long period where like my computer would just freeze on post or take like 10 minutes, or so I would just reset it and it did boot right up after that. But every initial first boot, it just didn't want to. So Windows 10 does have some issues here and there. It's no secret. Everyone knows that by now. But yeah, so apparently people are cutting back, and it looks like 16% decrease in Windows 10. So it went from 47.2% people using it down to 47.2. Still, it's still 47.1. I mean, so it's not a huge decrease. But when you take in the large account of people using it, that's definitely more than 10 people reverting
Yeah.
back. You know what I mean? I'm on Windows 10 and it sucks sometimes to activate and it won't accept my product key. Something might be wrong with your product key, or you might be trying to use a pro key for a home install or vice versa. That can happen.
Mhm.
I haven't had too much problems with the Windows 10 accepting product keys, but like I said, it's iffy. For me, I use it. I like it. I don't mind Windows 10, but I will definitely say that there are some problems here and there, and people switching back to 8.1 and 7 is definitely justified. You know what I mean? So yeah, you have a 0.25% increase back to Windows 7, and 0.06% increase back to Windows 8.1, which shows that Windows 7 was just the ultimate gaming operating system. So I don't know. I like the support for DX12. What about you?
Yeah, that's the only thing that I would switch to Windows 10 for is DX12.
Yeah, that's basically why I stayed on Windows 10, and all the computers I use Windows 10. I do like the layout. You know what I mean? I
Oh
admittedly,
yeah,
I
yeah.
like the layout. I like the functions. Have you upgraded yet, or are you still
Still on
sick?
7.
Oh my god.
I know. I
Yeah.
can't. I can't. I can't do it. I just see too many problems.
Like I said, they're not big enough to where I'd be like, fuck this operating system, fuck Windows. I mean, don't get me wrong, I say fuck Microsoft all day long, but it hasn't given me the need to like completely just like, fuck this, I need to switch back. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I don't know, maybe the people that are switching back aren't computer savvy enough to deal with any issues that Windows 10 throw at them, so maybe that's why they want to go back. Maybe they are savvy enough to notice all the retarded shit going on with it, so they flash back. Who knows? But yeah, that's something. This is not good for
Oh yeah,
Microsoft.
that's right. You can't play Gears of Wars 4, can you, with Windows 7?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, yeah, that sucks.
You can't do a lot of things with Windows 7 that you can on Windows 10, sadly.
That
Um,
sucks.
that has a lot to do with the fact of how old Windows 7 is now.
Mm.
So we can move on to our mysterious bug. By the way, topics aren't the best today. I couldn't find much, and I didn't really want to talk about too much stuff that people have already been blowing up. Maybe we can talk about that a little bit later. But mysterious bug in MSI BIOSes to where they pulled the BIOSes off of the download site, so you can't download them. Apparently, the BIOS bug is only affecting KB Lake chips. So if you've updated your BIOS since they released the new one, you're fine. But if you grab the one that was the bug, you're also fine until you get a KB Lake CPU.
Yep.
So once you get a Kaby Lake CPU, I don't know what the bug is. MSI isn't saying, but it was enough to where like over 100 motherboards that they had or whatever, uh, their entire lineup of 100 series motherboards. So what is that? Got to be like fucking 8 to 15 different models of
Yeah, they
motherboards.
have quite a few. They have quite a
And
few.
and they have to basically they just from the website just pulled all of the BIOS updates. But the problem was is the BIOS update was up there for I think at least 2 days before they pulled it down. So we will give you topics. There you go. Yes, Windows 7 plays on GTA 5. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
it's a
yeah.
DirectX 11 game, so it does. The only thing that won't run on Windows, that only runs on Windows 10 is DX12 titles. Like if it's DX12 only,
Hmm.
Tomb Raider will run on DX11, but there
Hmm.
is a DX12 version of it, and anything from the Microsoft Store because that all uses DX12, or is just
Yep.
or is just locked to being on Windows 10. So, um, I played GTA 5 on Windows 7.
Oh
like I
yeah.
said, Windows 10 is more of a lightweight system. That's why I do like it. Uses less RAM, uses less resources, runs a lot smoother. I did love Windows 7, but yeah. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate for MSI. That's a fairly big drawback because
Oh
you're gonna
boy.
have all these people installing these new BIOSes on their motherboards, and say they want to get is Kaby Lake's not out yet though, right?
No, no, it's not out yet. I
So
think it's supposed to come out early 17.
so by then when it comes out, there will be BIOSes that you can update to fix it. But at the same time, how often are people updating their BIOSes? I update mine. It hasn't had an update in over a year,
Hmm.
because there's none left. But basically, every couple months, you know what I mean? I'd update it. But it would definitely suck to get a BIOS on or a motherboard with that BIOS maybe from stores because once they're already packaged in box, shipped with that BIOS,
It's
they're
too
done.
late.
Yeah, it's too late. You're gonna get a board that's just not gonna instantly be compatible. So I don't know what the bug is, but I'm wondering if you can flash the BIOS with a Kaby Lake CPU in it. How shitty would it be if you couldn't? If you get
I
the
bet
fucking
I bet you won't
motherboard,
be able to.
if what happens if you buy this motherboard and it ships with that BIOS because the motherboard was manufactured between that like week long period where they had that BIOS. So you get the motherboard with the broken BIOS and you bought a Kaby Lake CPU. You go to hook it all up and you can't even flash your BIOS to one that works.
You'd be pissed.
You can use a Skylake CPU though to do that. But
Yeah.
who's
Yeah,
gonna
you
want to
have
buy a second CPU to? I don't know.
exactly.
Like I said, MSI isn't really disclosing any issues on what the bug actually is. Um, I guess they just want to keep close, on it. Error found to be corrected currently. Yeah, see, it doesn't really tell me much on what's wrong with it. I don't know. Who cares? It's a bug. I don't have MSI motherboards. What do you use?
I have an Asus.
Okay, yeah, I remember Asus fanboys. Yes.
Yep.
I use Asus as well, so I like my Asus boards. Stop.
Although I do like the looks of this MSI on the
The titanium.
yeah, the titanium there. I do like the look of that. That looks pretty sweet, but
I wanted their SLI crate. In fact, I was so mad
Mhm.
when I switched to Intel to my i7 from my 8320. One of the main reasons I wanted to was because there's white and black motherboards or moddable white and black motherboards, like the one I have is modded to be white and black. I just painted it. And then after I switched, the MSI came out with the MSI Crate 970 for AMD CPUs. But I'm also glad I didn't get it because I've heard of a lot of people saying that the power delivery on it was really shoddy and burning out and shit like that. So I've never had a motherboard catch fire on me, but you have.
hmm I
So
have an ASRock actually.
AMD motherboard too.
Yep, caught
This
fire.
is why you keep fire extinguishers next to your AMD computer.
Right.
Whenever you buy an AMD product, it should ship with like a little mini fire extinguisher that you can just and then have a mount for your case, like a double-sided tape mount for your case, so you can just keep it right there. Good thing they don't make power supplies. Um, so, so the next one isn't the best of being a topic. It was just kind of cool. So I'll play the video for you guys. I'm gonna mute it though. But basically, it's a dude. If you guys can see in the bottom corner, there's a pile of bananas. He's playing Overwatch with bananas. So you'll get this when you see the update, Mike, unless you're already on the page watching the video.
Yep.
But basically, he hooked up a bunch of capacitors and wires to some bananas, and whenever he touches the banana, it sends a signal, and he has it mapped to a key on the keyboard. So he put all the bananas in an order in which he could use like two squares, which basically give him one for movement, one for looks. Up, down, left, right, and then some in the middle, kind of like as like I guess your ult and stuff like that, and your melee attacks and fire and shoot. So I thought that was pretty funny. He's using Winston, and he gets a kill streak with it. Because Winston, you don't need that pinpoint accuracy. Because you could imagine aiming with a D-pad. I mean, we haven't done that since like Nintendo 64 or PlayStation, right?
Right.
Yeah, you don't aim with D-pads anymore. You use joysticks. So basically, he's aiming with a D-pad made of bananas, which I thought was kind of cool. So if anyone's got some pretty cool shit there that they want to do, fucking let me know about that shit. That looks like fun. He said he was originally going to do it with peanut butter, but a peanut butter apparently wasn't a good idea, not as conductive, and it'd probably get all over your hands. I don't know. That's what I would assume. But apparently you can play Overwatch with bananas. And I don't know where else to go. There's not much to say. I don't know if it's ironic that he's using the monkey with the bananas. Like, I don't know if that's if he meant to do that. But like I said, Winston's one of the guys that you don't really need to aim with. So I guess that maybe was one of the main reasons. So, yeah, you guys can check that guy out. I don't know how to pronounce any of his names or anything like that, but he's a Twitch streamer, so have fun with that. I water-cooled a 980 Ti G1 Gaming. Hybrid cooler made for the reference. Also added light-up logo, WinForce on the side, double-sided tape. I can email you pics if you want. Oh, so you took a hybrid cooler made from the reference and stuck it on the 980 Ti. G1 Gaming. Actually, that's the exact card I have. So, I got a question. Did you have to buy the hybrid cooler card and the other card just to make one card? Or did you somehow get your hands on the hybrid cooler? I'm curious. Just go ahead and let me know. Who doesn't play Overwatch? I don't. Sorry. You don't have to play Overwatch. I have it and I like it. I never play it. So, yeah, I want to know if you had to buy a second card. And yeah, no, if you want to send pictures, I wouldn't mind seeing that. Put them in the description, but it better not be a porn link. So, it could be a porn link. It's alright. I wouldn't. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. But yeah, no, I'm actually kind of curious on how you did that. Because I have the 980 Ti G1 from Gigabyte. And I'm like, I want to water cool it. The water cooled just sounds like a better idea. Have you ever thought about getting into that?
Me water cooling?
Yes.
Yeah, my old PC was water cooled before my house burned down.
Oh. So
I liked it. I did, but I didn't do it again.
you didn't want to get the block and stuff for the 980 Ti?
No, it was a pain in the ass the first time I did it.
Oh,
You know,
shit.
you on EVGA's website, you can buy the hybrid cooler by itself
That's what he said.
for
Or is that what you found?
yep. No, I just looked it up.
For $90.
$120. You can buy. It comes with the shroud and the pump and the radiator and fan.
For 120, he says you can find it on Amazon
Yep.
for 90 too.
Oh yeah, that's even better. Oh, I see that there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I have the 980 Ti. Nice. Too much slong, and his booty hole is water cooled. Matthias, biblical ass name. I don't know if that's biblical or not. I don't. It sounds like it could be. You could hire a hooker. Hookers are fun. And
Hard to
that's
hard
the
to
end of
argue with that.
Yeah, and then we'll stop right there. So, okay, so I found this and I thought it was interesting. I'm on the changing PC hardware for the Origin one. It's the GameSpot article. And,
Yeah, that's terrible.
okay, so it's not as bad as it's making it out to be. But basically, changing PC hardware, not too often, but too often in a small amount of time, will lock you out of any EA games. So you could unintentionally lock yourself out. So I don't know how long this has been a thing, because Origin's claiming that this has just been Origin, but how has it just been discovered? Apparently there was a guy testing a bunch of graphics cards, and he kept switching out graphics cards, testing Battlefield Hardline, and then out of nowhere he was locked out, which I think is really stupid. But apparently, you're only limited 5 hardware configurations in a 24-hour period. Like what? Why does it matter? You can only play with one account at a time, anyways.
Yeah, I would think the account would be the thing. Hmm.
So that's stupid. But I guess that's one. I know the comments. Someone was saying like one more reason why not to use Origin. So yeah, I mean that's shitty. Good job, Origin, for being assholes. I guess you know what I mean. Figure your shit out. I don't think they should limit, especially when you have testers like me or you, or any basically YouTube. YouTube, whatever hardware tester, blogger, vlogger, fuck all. I don't know. What are the guys that write articles? Those guys. You can't be locking them out of those games, especially with the new Battlefield coming out, and people are gonna want to test the living shit out of that,
Oh yeah.
and see how it performs on a variety of different graphics cards, which is gonna be kind of tough if it's gonna take them 3 days to test, 15 different cards. That's kind of. I mean, it'd probably take 3 days anyways, huh? But basically, you can't do more than 5 in 24 hours. Stupid. I know. Nothing we can do about it because they're buttholes. So, oh well.
Yeah, they're probably not going to change that, I bet you. They'll probably just leave it. Because it says here you can contact customer service if you want to use more than 5 hardware configurations.
This guy said, GTA 5, Minecraft, and cool math games is everything anybody should play. There you go. What is society? Good at math, good at stealing cars, and good at Legos. That's basically what you just told me. What is a cool math game? Like, what are those? Like, just.
I
Like,
tell you what, I don't know of a cool math game at all. I don't.
yeah, I've never heard of that. I don't know what style of game that would be. But yeah, good job on that. I don't know about Minecraft. I liked Minecraft. I will give. See, I think everyone needs a little bit of like either some of the mainstream hardcore gaming titles, Dota 2, League of Legends, Counter Strike Go. Now Overwatch has been added into there as well. Call of Duty and Battlefield. Those games are all like mainstream multiplayer games. Minecraft is definitely in there. As far as and World of Warcraft, obviously, you have like those, you know what I mean, main types of games that people like to play when they're hardcore gamers. I like GTA 5. Everyone loves GTA 5. I stopped playing MC. Too many kids. Minecraft. I agree. Everyone loves CS:GO. I suck at CS:GO, so I don't play it though. So. I try. I'm just really bad at it. So I don't even bother with it. Are you a CSGO guy at all? Not really.
Nope.
Nope.
I used to play the original Counter Strike, but not CS:GO.
Ah. Then my school doesn't block. Only game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so basically it's like one of those Flash player games. He's talking about math games. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, schools. I remember back then we used to use proxy servers and shit to go to the websites we wanted to go to. But this was like this was still fairly new in the internet. Like people were still using AOL disks to log on. You know what I mean? Still had that dial up and stuff. So yeah, those were old times. But yeah, so I wanted to ask you, like, have you gotten any cool hardware lately? Cause I mean, you saw me. I got some good deals. What'd you get?
Nothing really. Yeah.
Really?
Nothing as far as new hardware. No.
Wow. Oh, by the way, that XFX R9 280. That was like one of the quietest R9 280s I've heard in my life. 68 degrees under Furmark, which if you guys don't know, Furmark is that big butthole test where it
Oh
puts
boy.
like a 3D butthole on your screen, and it literally is just to burn the crap out of your GPU. Like that, Furmark usually gets any graphics card I've used in it hotter than any game would. And it was maxing out at 68 degrees Celsius at like 40% fan speed.
That's pretty
40%.
good.
For an AMD card, especially
Yeah.
the 200 series, and also it's an XFX, so it's not like it's MSI or Asus or Gigabyte, one of the really top tier ones that people always flow to. It's XFX, and they made it. On the other hand, though, the R7 260X by XFX I had was loud as fuck. for a little
Most
260X.
of the time they are pretty loud,
Yes. So I
in
was
my
really
experience.
surprised.
Yeah.
So like this 280X Toxic I have right here, even though it's got 3 fans, massive heat pipes, and huge custom just everything literally on this thing, it is loud as fuck. This is like one of the loudest cards I've ever had, and that's why it's not in a computer. It's too loud. For the performance it gives, it's too loud. I used VPNs when I was in school. I don't think VPNs were too popular back then when I was doing it. I
No.
where did I put it? Oh, nope, nope. I don't know where. Oh, back here. They weren't too popular when I was in school. So we used just literally it was a proxy server. You just go to the website, the proxy website, and then you go down and there'd be like a little search bar, and it basically open up the web browser inside of a web browser. It was Google Chromeception. Actually, I think they were using Internet Explorer or whatever. I can't think of something louder. What does that mean? I can think of something louder. What's he talking about? Oh well.
Maybe over a 280X or
Yeah. The 8800 GTS is pretty noisy at times. I'll give that one. But that 280X man is just fucking. And the amount of cooling, like I think there's like 6 copper heat pipes on this thing. 6, 5. The fin array on this is huge. It's literally the fin array doesn't stop. Oh, my camera's up here. The fin array goes the whole length of the fucking card. And like I said, it's just one of those super decked out, you know what I mean, top of the
Mhm.
line AMD cards. And it still is just noisy and hot as fuck, like 83 degrees Celsius at like 70-80% fan speed, and it sounds like a jet engine in a computer. I paid some kid at school to make an admin account for $10. PCs have i7s in them. Wow. So they have like if they're running, so they're running on integrated graphics, which I mean, you can run CS:GO on integrated graphics.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
do you guys install Steam and shit on those computers? Dude, that sounds like fucking awesome shit. I wish I had that back in my school days. I was playing shitty Flash games. Does anyone know what Newgrounds is? E-Bombs World, Newgrounds. You don't know what
Mm-mm.
that is? Oh, they
Mm-mm.
were like Flash websites. Basically, it was a website with a bunch of Flash games and Flash animation videos and shit like that on them. I don't even know if they're still up and going, but that's what I used to do when I was in high school. Um, but yeah, anyways, well, when was that?
Yeah, Newgrounds is still there.
Yeah?
Yep.
Wow. I tweeted you some pictures. If you can't find it, search hashtag alltalkon. So we'll go ahead and go to his Twitter, or my Twitter, and see what he's talking about. Notification. I'm showing it. Oh, he followed me, but he didn't show me anything. RGB LEDs don't flicker in real life. That was on. It doesn't say you did anything. I don't see it. Search hashtag alltalkon, I guess. I don't know why you hashtagged it. You could have just like DM'd it to me or something. I need to create my own hashtag. Wow, people have actually used this. Pussy jump out of motors like pit bulls and got sent away. So, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't see it here. So I don't know where you put it, man. I'll put a space there. Yeah, I don't know where you put it. I can't find it. I'm having trouble. I search in hashtag alltalkon. I did, and I didn't find anything. Played a lot of Happy Wheels. What the hell's Happy Wheels? All 4 years in high school, I played it all day. Happy Wheels. I don't know what the fuck Happy Wheels is. It's got a pretty sweet looking rig though. If that's his computer right there, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, sleeved cables and everything. It's,
Happy Wheel.
oh,
So
I'm terrible
let's
at Twitter.
see.
I just try not to use it. Oh, there we go. We got pictures right here that he posted 3 minutes ago. Ah, I found them. Yeah, you put at Steven. You have to put at all talk on is what my... Okay, I see. So, you put those little heat sinks on yourself then. Okay. Why didn't you just use the regular heat plate that comes on top of those? Was that not able to fit with the pump on there? Hey, you got a clean build though. And also, tell us what your temps are. You didn't tell us. We need to know your temps. Look it up. It's awesome. It's a Flash game. Happy Wheels. I'll have to look it up some other time. The smarterest is here. Yo, what's up, dude? So yeah, let me know what your temps are. Let me know why you didn't decide to keep the cool plate that runs along here. Instead of putting like these here, was the pump not able to fit on it with the plate over it? I don't know. like to know that. Also, if you
Oh yeah.
have any idea on your VRM temps and shit like that, that'd be nice to know too. Um, but yeah, sweet stuff, bro. Cool mods there you got. Um, so Battlefield 1 is not out yet, but it already has hackers. That's the next topic.
Isn't that lovely?
That is amazingly lovely. So there's a video, and I'll play it while me and Mike discuss this. Um, so basically, it's a guy who found a hacker. Um, I wonder what it looks like if I full screen it for you guys. There we go. So I'll go ahead and full screen that so you guys can watch. So basically, he found a hacker um, on Battlefield 1's beta. Would this be the beta then, or the open beta, or the early access, or whatever? So as you guys can see, he's just constantly getting shot. There's also been reports of websites posting up things like, where you can get their hack packs from. So this poor guy starts to give up of even trying to play, and he just spawns in the same spot constantly just to see how fast this guy can kill him. And I think at the end of the map, the guy goes like 63-1 or something like that, which automatically just screams hacker. I hate to say it. That's definitely probably a hacker. He just instantly just did it. So, how do you guys feel about this? How do you feel about this? A 970 will be more than enough for Battlefield 1, man. 970 is still a great card. There's nothing wrong
Oh
with
yeah,
it.
970 is a great card.
The only reason I would upgrade a 970 to like a 980 or 980 Ti is if I could find a really good deal on the 970 or 980 Ti. That one shot right there. He just one shot the shit out of it right when he hit the corner. The guy's just standing there in the middle of the fucking map, just constantly, I guess, aimbotting people because everyone just keeps dying. So he decides to throw some smoke grenades because he's like, there's no way. He's like, the hacks are already in this. Throws some smoke grenades, runs out through the smoke, and gets shot instantly. So you'll see this when this updates unless you're already watching it. So yeah, apparently there's hackers there, and as you guys can see, his score, he did 65-0 is what he did.
Oh man.
65-0. Holy shit. So apparently that guy's really amazing at Battlefield 1, or he's a hacker. What do you guys? I think he's a hacker. I mean, come on now, man. Just no.
Yeah,
So,
it has to be. It has to be a hacker.
yeah. I would cry hacks in a heartbeat. I hate to be that guy. How do you feel about a game that's not even released yet already has hackers in it?
I I shouldn't be surprised, but I am. I'm surprised that this could even happen. That's why I don't play online games. Well, one of the reasons why. It's just stupid.
Yes. Well, no, come on. There's a lot of games that you can play online and you don't have to worry about hacks, or it's not
Yeah.
popular
Oh,
enough
I
for
guess
people to hack
first-person
on.
shooters.
Yeah, well, I've ran into a couple hackers here and there. I play Left 4 Dead a lot. Battlefield 4 still has hackers, I believe it. Remember what happened to Modern Warfare 3 or 2? Which one was the Modern Warfare that basically just got destroyed by hackers? I think it was 2 or 3. I can't remember. One of the
Yeah,
Modern
I don't remember.
Warfares.
Yeah, it was one of them.
It just literally the game just got taken over by hackers, and it got to the point to where even though the servers were up, it wasn't even worth playing because it was just fucking no clip assholes flying around with aimbots. So yeah, why even bother? So GTA 5. If you guys have ran into hackers, there's hackers in that game. I've had a guy turn me into an airplane before, or like one of those little gas station ball thingies, like the big 76 ball. He turned me into one of those.
Really?
Yeah, and then he turned my friend into a Christmas tree, and then locked us in cages. Yeah, then he locked us all in cages, and then he just blew everybody up on the map. So, and then spawned a tank and just rode around in a tank for like 30 minutes. It's like, come on, man. But I think Rockstar cracked down on their hackers. Hopefully, we're going to see some action here. But people are already saying that it's not big enough to be called an epidemic. Okay, when you have multiple complaints about people running into hackers on a game that's not even out yet, I would definitely consider that a problem.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, it's not an epidemic. It's not like, there's so many hackers. Yeah, but the game isn't even out yet. It's an open beta. Like, what? So right here it also says that there was hacking services posted advertising the use of one of their shady utilities on August 30th, a day before the fucking beta even opened. So before the beta even opened for Battlefield 1, there was already hacks in it. EA says 13.2 million players jumped on during that time, although it's unknown how many of those were on PC though, which I'm pretty sure they do know. They just don't care to look it up and find out.
Right.
Seemingly modest discussion in a beta hacker suggests that the problem isn't endemic at this point. What? Well, you know what? I think that it is a problem when a game has hacks for it before it even releases, and you release it and without fixing the hacks. Fixing the problem. I mean, I know the hackers are hard to tackle, but there's no way that a hack released for your game comes out before your game and you somehow can't stop it from working before you release that game. You basically had a preemptive strike. You know what I mean? The fucking hacks were already getting released before the game was out. You should know. You should take care of that on like a download, like no, not even a patch level. I guess you could do it through a patch. I don't know. We'll figure out how they're gonna do it. EA and DICE will hopefully be able to figure it out because they need it. Hackers ain't cool, man. You guys
I agree.
Be better than
Although, yeah, Battlefield 1 does look good though. It does.
Yes,
I'm looking forward to playing it.
And this guy said hackers in Minecraft. Yeah. Honestly, when I play Minecraft, I like to play with like a couple people, and I like to play on like a private server. I have played on faction servers before though, quite a few of them with raiding and stuff like that. I've done all that quite a bit, but my favorite is still just playing like on a private server with a handful of friends and just messing around. That's what I like Minecraft for. So I hacked TDU2 on 360. All console peasants love me. What is? I don't know what TDU2 is.
Neither do I. Yeah.
Oh, what's up, rear wheel drive?
Let's see. TDU2. Test Drive Unlimited 2.
What the hell is that? That doesn't even sound like
a racing game. It's a racing game.
It sounds like a game that no one knows about. I remember I used to play Dungeon Defenders on Xbox. The hackers on Xbox were fucking just destroyed that game for everything it was worth, and it was a fun game. And I would have to say it was definitely worse than the Modern Warfare hackers destroying it, because it got to the point where there was no way. You could literally hop on that game, and it would be harder by like 10 times to find a lobby that didn't have hacks in it versus finding a lobby that had. Like literally every single person you would run into had modded weapons or had a fucking tavern set up with a bunch of modded shit all over the place and hacks and shit like that. There's a gun that you could freeze people's Xboxes with a certain gun. Basically, the game was really easy to fucking hack when using like hex editor and shit like that. And basically, you take the code for the weapon that you want. What was it? You increase the projectiles on it like to an insane amount, and then you decrease the speed of the projectiles so they're like slow motion. So basically, when you do that, you shoot that gun in someone's lobby, and it's too much for them to fucking handle, and their Xbox just crashes. So there's a lot of people that were doing that. He is using a C920. We all use C920s. Maybe a C922 in the future. No.
No, I don't think so. I'm gonna stick with the what I got.
Yeah, C920 looks great. Honestly, I haven't had an issue with it. I like it. You need to turn your
if it breaks, I'll definitely get a 22. But I'm not gonna upgrade.
Yeah, I don't see these things breaking. I mean, I will say I definitely like the quality of them, how they look, how they feel. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the C920s are solid webcams. And if you can get them for a lot cheaper than a C922, I suggest getting the 920 over it, because there's not a big enough difference to pay that much more money for it. So, but last topic for the most part. Where's my hat? You need your hats. We need our hats. We're doing it. It's my tinfoil hat, if you guys weren't wondering, because we're on tinfoil hat talk. Officially started right now.
Well, does it go on top of the headset, or do I need to? What do you think?
Well, I don't want them stealing the waves out of my headset either. So.
Okay. So we'll go on top of the headset.
Yes. Okay, so this is an article that I found just kind of moseying around, put up by PCWorld.com.
And it's strange.
Yes, well, this is actually an old article too, but the fact is that I've never heard of it, so I wanted to talk about it. So basically, people are saying researchers steal data from a PC by controlling the fan noise from the fans, which is just wrecked. I mean, I feel like there's a lot easier ways to steal information from a guy's computer. I feel like there's definitely a lot easier way. So basically, the ideal way that this works is they infect your computer with some form of malware. That malware then goes through your computer and starts changing your fan profile and adjusting it to different levels, so that way the fan then makes different audio waves. And those audio waves are corresponding to data on your computer. Okay? And then they compromise a nearby mobile phone or something, and they use that phone's microphone to pick up the changes in audio pattern and transfer that into the data off of your computer. Like, how fucking ridiculous is that? So you guys know, if you don't have
That is one of
Noctua
the
fans,
that's one of the strangest ones I've ever heard of.
if you don't have Noctua fans that don't go higher than like 800 RPMs, you need to get new fans.
Yep.
So I don't know if this works with certain motherboards, like, because I mean some motherboards don't have that smart fan control feature, like, so I don't know how that would work. But it also says that they could be as far away as 8 meters to pick up the sound. So
That's why I don't have my cell phone with me when I'm using my computer. I have it in another room just in case.
there you go. See, because you don't want them listening to your fan noise.
Yep.
I can steal data. Well, I can make estimated guesses on what your computer's doing by your fans. You know what I mean? If they're loud, you're probably gaming.
Yeah, I guess it's true. Yeah.
So, but I
I guess
think
that's a good point. Yeah.
I think they're doing it more of like on a binary level, of like, you know what I mean? Decoding your fucking information like a text document or something on your computer, and putting it into, you know, on-offs for your fan. And, you know, the louder your fan is means this, the quieter means this, in between means this, you know what I mean? So, let me know how you guys feel about that. Do you guys want your shit stolen by your fans? Because I know as enthusiast, I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 10 fans total, counting my graphics card. So, it's a lot of data they could be potentially stealing from me there, huh?
Yeah, you're fucked.
Yep, I'm fucked. Well, at least they can't take my brainwaves. So,
Oh, that's true.
so what are your thoughts on this? Do you even think do you think there's easier ways to steal data? Because I do.
Yes.
I feel like all the work you're going through, just break into their house and steal their computer.
Yeah, that would be way better. Just to break the window out, get in a house, and take the computer. Because I think somewhere it said they can get 15 bits per minute. I mean, 15 bits per minute can be transmitted? I mean, shit, that would take forever. Just come in and steal the computer. It'd be way faster.
Yeah, it definitely would.
In 20 minutes, you'd have the whole computer.
Exactly. So, we don't condone breaking into people's houses.
No,
and stealing their
I'm
computers.
definitely not recommending
I
it.
mean,
yeah.
unless they have a really nice computer and you really need one. I'm just kidding. That's, yeah. And where'd you find the 15? What'd you say? 15 bits a minute.
Yeah, the malware has this limitation. It's near the bottom. It says a maximum of 15 bits per minute can be transmitted.
15 bits. 15 like gigantic
Bits.
bits. These are bits of bits, man.
Zero
Bits
and
on top
ones.
of
Yeah,
bits.
0 and 1s.
Well, that's what I was saying. It has to transfer
Yeah.
binary. You know what I mean? If
Yeah.
it's not transferring it binary, then you're not going to be able to, you know, there's no way you're going to be able to put all that information into the fan going up and down. But yeah, that's hilarious. So basically, it probably only picks up as 1s and 0s then, huh?
Yep.
So high, low, high, low,
High, low.
1, 0, 1, 0. Wow. And 15 per minute. Yeah, you might as well steal their computer. How many bits are in a megabit? 1,000-ish?
Bits. Shit, there's 8 bits equals a byte, and then there's a million. Shit, there's a
I'm not
lot.
good with fucking conversion. So someone could tell me a gigabit and terabyte are the same thing, and I'd probably believe them. So I'm
Let's see. We
I'm terrible
have.
with all this shit. Either way, it's really slow. So not the best way to go stealing people's shit. But you know, someone out there's tried it obviously, and these guys tells you where they live in. Ben Gurion University. So that's Israel. Okay, researchers in Israel came up with another way. So researchers in Israel did this. Yeah, I'm not okay with that, Israel. What are you doing? So, Are you looking it up?
Well, no, it's uh, bits in a megabyte. 8,388,608 bits in a megabyte. So
So,
that would take quite some time,
expect.
especially if you only get 15. If you get 15 bits per minute, so we can get. Oh my God, yeah. So yeah, it would take like literally 55 or 559,000 minutes to get a megabyte.
Of
Just
data.
steal the computer.
Yeah. Fucking half a year later, you almost got a text document. That's basically what he's saying. Half a year later, you've almost downloaded a short notepad, note document. So good job, Israel. Um, I feel like there's so much better ways. They invented the malware too that installs on the computer. Why not just invent the malware like everyone does that just starts leaking data? You know what I mean? That installs on your computer and just starts sharing your information and shit. Why not just get one of those? Work hard on one of those instead of being like, hey man, we can listen to your fans. We can look up your browser history. I feel like someone's gonna buy this so they can. Google's gonna buy it so they can advertise to you. They can further advertise. Or
Oh
Microsoft.
shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
We want. Well, no, they don't have to. Windows 10 already steals everything. They watch everything we do. Hence why we have hats. Mine's a baseball cap. It's pretty sweet. His is. I don't know what to call yours.
I don't know. A bowl?
Yeah, it's like a bowl. Okay, it works. It blocks out the
It
waves.
blocks it out. That's all that matters.
So that's basically all we had for topics because all I searched for topics alone. So it was only me. He didn't look up topics and he didn't tell me he didn't have any until
Yeah, I'm
until
terrible.
until we started. Right when he started, he's like, "Oh yeah, I didn't get
By the
topics."
way, I fucked you. I don't have any.
Yeah, just so you know, we have no topics. So that's all our topics for the most part, which is fine with me because, like I said, I partied too hard last night. So, I'm fucking. I just want to sleep. That's what I want to do. So, yeah. You got any upcoming videos? Your channel's still looking dead.
I know. I have some shit that I did buy, but
What? You said you didn't buy stuff.
well, I kind of lied. I mean, I did buy some shit. I'll go grab some. I'll be right back.
Okay, he's gonna go back, and I'm gonna talk to you guys. Oh no, we're not ending yet. No, not at all, dude. Don't worry. We go for at least an hour. We just didn't have as many topics because Mike was lazy, and I grabbed my topics, and was like, okay, I got 6. I'm like, that's enough for me. And then he said he didn't have any. If I'd have known he didn't have any, I'd have gotten like 9 or 10 or 12. But I didn't know he didn't have any. So his fault, not mine. So he's getting stuff because he wants to show us, even though I've asked him like 5 times, hey man, what'd you buy this weekend? Or get, oh, nothing. So he's getting stuff. So we're waiting for him to get stuff. What about the GT210 for gaming? No. Way too old, bro. Legacy style. Don't do it. I wouldn't get anything older than a 600 series card. And 600
yeah.
series is pushing it. So I don't know if I'd even want to do a 600 series. That's kind of, you know what I mean? It's kind of scary. So yeah, no, I wouldn't take a fucking 210. That thing will maybe run Counter-Strike Go. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
there's like 3 CUDA cores in a 210 or something. There's like
Three
yeah.
cores. Oh my god. 3 CUDA cores. Okay, go ahead and show us what you were fishing around for.
All right. Let's see. Okay, so I got one of these. Have you seen a
A
couple of
Destiny?
the Desk Mini from ASRock?
Is that
It's
like
the
the bare bones
it's
PC?
yeah, it's the new form factor though, where there's no it's like an ITX but without an expansion slot, so it's really tiny, but you can put up to an i7 in it. And let's see. Yeah, I don't know if you've there's been
I
a
have
couple of
box of-
reviewers
Yes,
do
I've
some
seen that,
reviews
and
on it.
I think you should do a review. What kind of processor are you sticking in there?
Oh, I'm just gonna put the higher end i3 with
The
with
Skylake?
yeah, the Skylake with the what is it? Intel HD 530 graphics.
I think
The Yeah, the highest integrated graphics you can get on an i3.
I think that you should make a video on how well that games.
That's what I'm gonna do, actually.
Get
Yeah.
some League of Legends, some World of
Yep.
Warcraft. M8 Barebones is such a cool case. So yeah, so Mike just did an unboxing for us. Awesome. Yeah, you should definitely do like a review, like a full review, like
Yep.
pros, cons, and then do some gaming benchmarks, some Cinebench benchmarks and shit like that. Temperatures and stuff. So what are you all gonna try to fit? Are you gonna try to fit any kind of low profile custom cooler at all or no?
No, I'm just gonna go with the stock.
Just stock. And
Yeah.
how much was that?
That was. I think I spent 120 on it. And so
Wow.
it's everything but the processor and the RAM and an
And the hard
SSD.
drive, yeah.
So I got to add that.
So
And then I'm
overall,
also,
you're looking at around $300 to $400 depending.
and I also picked up an RX 480.
Oh, that's brand new.
Yep, that I'm going to do a build in.
You better review that.
Yeah, and I'm going to use. So I'm going to do like an MSI themed build with the 8-core AMD.
Oh, there we go.
And then I also have you ever heard of MDisk?
No, I have no idea what that is.
It's supposed to last like 1,000 years. It's a optical media that's supposed to last 1,000 years.
So it's a disc, though.
Yeah,
it's a storage disc.
it's a DVD. Yep, it's a DVD that. So I want to do a test where I'm gonna, in fact, I'm gonna leave it outside for like a year. So it's gonna take a long time to have that video. But I'm gonna do 2 DVDs, a regular one and then an M disc, and then leave them outside in the snow, the sun, the heat, the 20 below zero, and see if it actually is 1,000-year disc.
Yeah.
Obviously, I won't. Obviously, I won't be able to test it for 1,000 years.
Yeah,
But
I was gonna say, I was like, how do they know it lasts 1,000 years? Like that's okay, so that's a really bold claim, but at the same time, that is the smartest fucking claim I've ever heard.
Yeah, because
who's gonna test that? Yeah, who the fuck can test that?
Yeah,
And,
you can't test it.
But at the same time, you're like 1,000 years, really, guys? You'd warranty this for 1,000 years? I'm waiting for the asshole that tries to warranty that 998 years later, and they don't have that shit anymore.
And they're kind of expensive. They're like $1 a disc. So
That's still not too bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if how it holds up.
So-
They do Blu-ray ones too, but the Blu-ray ones are like $10 a disc.
So we had a guy go, no, Intel fanboy. I'm not sure if he's talking about the ASRock one you bought, but that only comes in Intel. And
that only comes Intel.
But he might have been just saying it because you made that ASRock, but he's doing an RX red and black AMD theme build, which is like AMD since the beginning of time. So, what was the power supply you're running in that? Because you're gonna do an FX 8350, right, or 8320?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna use a Seasonic 620 watt power supply.
620, okay, not bad.
Yeah.
You're gonna review that RX 480, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Is that a build for a customer or?
It's a spec build. I'm gonna build it and then try to sell it.
Oh, okay. So that's sweet though. You got an RX 480 to test. I still have been looking at trying to pick up a 460 because I really do want to see what that card's capable of. And I've been seeing the benchmarks of a 750 Ti, which is we talked about this last time. It's sad that AMD came out with this card and it took them 2 generations to get one lined up with the 750 Ti. You know.
Yeah, the 480 is a pretty good one though. And actually, I was able to pick this up for like $203, so I don't think I did too bad.
Oh no.
For an aftermarket.
And that's only the 4
fan
gig
one.
Yeah, the 4 gig one.
Yeah, it's the 4 gig. Yeah.
What is the XFX one that fucking Jay's 2 Cents did a review on, saying that it was like the best overclocker and like somehow his fans, and like the fan profile was silent and the card remained quiet. I was really curious on how XFX did that because even MSI and all these other aftermarket providers are seeming to have a lot of trouble doing that. So I'm curious on what I think it's this one right here. It's $285, which is a lot higher than we thought it would be. But yeah, 8-pin. Yeah, this is the one with the removable fans and shit. So apparently this one, if you guys are looking for RX 480s but you don't want a hot and loud card, Jay's 2 Cents did a good review on that. This one right here, talking about how ridiculously quiet, and I think he ran it up to like 1400 megahertz, which is
Yeah, he did run it pretty high. Yeah.
pretty damn good for an RX 480. Looking back on some of the other overclocks everyone else has been getting, which is like 1300, 1200.
Yeah. The one thing I don't understand though is I don't think the 480 is powerful enough for 8 gigabytes. I don't, yeah, that I don't. I think it's a waste of money to get the 8 gig 480. I do.
Um, I am
What do
gonna
you think?
I'm gonna agree with you simply because the 980, which is on par with this more or less, ish. You know what I mean? Ish, like I said. Isn't this more of a 970?
Yeah, this is closer to a
So,
970, I
so a
believe.
970, 980, like in between that area or around
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
whatever, those ran just fine with 4 gigs of RAM.
Mm-hmm.
So I do have to agree there. But then at the same time, when you're playing Grand Theft Auto 5 at
Oh
1440p,
yeah,
you're looking at 5 to 6 gigs of RAM
that's
being
true. I
used.
keep forgetting GTA 5 is a hog.
Yeah. But I will say, yeah, 4 gigs I think is more than enough. And I don't know if I could justify like paying an extra $80 for 4 gigs of RAM. You know. So meh. I don't know. Up to you guys. Yeah, we have them seeing a 239. Is that like the 4 gig version then? Is it 239 for this one? Doesn't say. Yeah, it's the 4
Yeah,
gig version,
that sounds
239.
about right in that range. Yeah, under 250.
Yeah, but the XFX one looks pretty sweet because of that. I don't know if this is a 4 gig or an 8 gig. I can't really tell. But if that's an 8 gig, 269, that's still a little high, but it's definitely coming down there a little bit more affordable. The RX 470 we haven't really heard shit about, huh? That
No,
card that card like just fell off the face of the earth now.
well, it's when I bought the 480, the price difference between a 470 and this particular 480 wasn't that much. So I was like, why not? Why do you even get the 470?
Yes, very true, definitely. Even as far as the reviews go on tech reviewers, they haven't been posting much about it. So I'm kind of
Mm-hmm.
curious. I had high hopes for the 470 as well, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the cheapest 470 is 199.
199. That's.
Yeah,
I thought they were
and then
189.
supposed to be, and then the cheapest 480 is 219 right now. Well, and a $10 rebate too, so 209. So for $10 more between the cheapest 470, you can get the cheapest 480. So I don't even know why you would get a 470. They're way inflated.
Yeah, definitely. 224, 253 for an 8 gig 480 or 470. Yeah, no, it's that. Especially when you can get the 8 gig 480 for like 270. You might as well pay the extra $20 and get that. So
Right.
yeah, that's kind of heartbreaking that AMD's doing this to us. Still haven't released anything. Nvidia's going to be a full stack ahead of them. By the time these guys come up with their Vega and shit, Nvidia's going to be coming out with their next lineup. The 1180
Yeah.
or whatever the 1170 or whichever one they come
Well,
out
I'm
with
still
first.
wait. I'm still waiting for the 1080 Ti. I
We all are.
am.
Who do you want for president? That's a
Oh
touchy
God,
subject.
that's a touchy subject. How about this? Neither.
Yeah, it's at the point where it's like, damn, Barack Obama's looking pretty good right now.
I know, right? Can we just keep what we have because it
Yeah,
might be better?
now that now that you think about it, you weren't doing too bad of a job, Barack. Maybe we should just keep you around. Adopted Mike for president. There we go.
There you go.
No,
Yeah.
I hate to rain on your parade. Wendell for president. Let's do that. I think
Oh,
I
I
think everyone could
agree.
agree for
Yeah.
Wendell for
Yeah.
president. So
Wendell for president all day long. Yeah. All the votes for me. Give it to Wendell. Yeah. I'll be the vice president under Wendell. How about that?
there we go. See, that works. I'll take over was Hillary's old job, that fucking Secretary of State or whatever she was. I don't fucking remember
Yeah.
what she
Right.
was. She had some dumb job and she fucked up with ISIS. That's no option. What, Wendell? Do you guys know who Wendell is? He's way out of our league when it comes to knowledge.
Oh my God.
Pretty much
He's
everything.
incredibly intelligent. He's probably one of the smartest people I've ever known.
Yes.
He's pretty smart.
So he said that's no option. I don't know who Squidlink is. RC. He likes to chit chat every now and then. He's doing his homework. Yeah, do your homework. Damn it, boy.
Yeah, that's right. Do your homework.
So yeah, you guys can go ahead and bullshit, ask us questions, do what you guys want to do. We're just gonna hang out probably for a little bit longer, and then close it off because I'm dehydrated.
Hungover.
No, too much vodka. I'm dehydrated. I didn't drink any water. So that is fun times. So yeah, I really wanted one of those Ace Rock bare bones. By the way, the one that you got, I really wanted one. Um, I just ordered a Trump shirt and hat. No worries. You want to support Trump? Go support Trump. You want to support Hillary? Support Hillary. It doesn't really matter. I don't think either of them are a good choice.
Mm-mm.
So I don't really care. Did you hear what just recently happened to Trump about his thing getting released with him?
Oh, the audio of
Him talk basically sounding like a guy in a locker room.
I mean, everybody has said shit like that. I don't know why they're making such a big deal about it. We say shit like that all day long.
He wants Nerd on a Budget wants to know where you got the bare bones kit for 120.
I ordered it off of Newegg, but let me see. Maybe I paid more than 120. Let me log in.
What is it called? ASRock M8
Desk Mini 110.
Mini 110. All right. Well, I'm looking it up on Newegg right now too, and nothing pops up for the Desk Mini 110.
Or shit, did I get it from Amazon? Let's see. I'm pretty sure I got it from Newegg.
Yeah, I'm not finding anything for Desk Minis, by the way.
Let's see. Okay, so on Amazon, oh shit, they're out of stock. Okay,
How much
maybe
were
that's.
they?
Let's see.
I don't know if I'm looking at the right one.
Okay, I guess I probably paid 140 for it. I'm betting. Yeah. Sorry, yeah, Nerd on a Budget. That's right. Desk Mini. I'm sure I paid 140 for it.
140.
Yeah, I was mistaken because I got the kit. There's a kit that comes with the vase amount for it as well too, and that's the one I bought, and it's 145.97. I bet you that's what I paid.
Oh, he was saying about the M8. I don't know what the M8 is.
Oh, yeah.
What is that?
It's I thought it was the M8 was a MSI, but maybe it's not.
M8.
Let's see, is it or is it an
I'm
ASRock?
googling it right now. It seems like.
Oh, okay, yeah, ASRock does have an M8. Yep.
It's just a PC case then, right? Or does it come with other shit too?
It has it's a bare bones kit, and that one is a cool looking one. But I think at the time it's when it came out, it was like stupid, like $500 or something. It was pretty. Yeah. Even now, it's still like $400. But it was a Z87 bare bones kit. The case is really cool though, but they wanted a lot of money for it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see Okay, I remember this. Yeah, $1,000 for this one right here, but I don't think that's a bare bones one. Oh, here we go. Bare bones, $285.
Okay, there you go. Yep, 285 at Newegg, or I mean at Amazon.
And it's a Z87. Yeah, I remember this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
That is a cool case though. That is. It reminds me the Alienware X51. Have you ever seen an Alienware X51?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can see BMW on this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It is pretty.
He said it's a combination between them and BMW collaboration.
Yeah. I don't think it's sold. I don't think it's sold very well, but it is neat looking.
Definitely. Same other ones that I didn't really see selling too well. The MSI Nightblade ones.
Oh yeah.
They look cool as well. Just not I guess not a big enough market for them is what I'm guessing.
What's the MSI one that looks like a trash can now? You know, it looks like the
Oh, the one that's like fucking $10,000.
Yeah, what the heck is that one called?
I don't remember, but I remember watching the video on it. I think if I just put $10,000, maybe it'll pop up. Oh, I just put MSI and then put $10,000. Oh wait, it took me to their little game. I don't know. If you go to MSI's website, they might still have it. I feel like that didn't do too well either. You know what I mean?
I like the idea of it, but I don't think it did very well.
I the problem I had with it was too much like a Mac Pro style. You know what I mean? And if people want a fucking Mac Pro, they're just gonna go buy one. You know.
Yeah.
Though this, yeah, because we covered it. Remember, and we're like, well, this is stupid. I don't remember what
Yeah,
it's
because it's
called.
let's see. It is. Oh yeah, MSI's the one that's got the backpack, the VR backpack
Oh
too.
yeah, that
Have
yeah
you seen that?
yeah
Yeah.
we covered it. Remember how dumb it was, and we're like, oh, this guy gets
Yeah.
all the ladies, and you know it.
That's right. I thought it was ASRock, but no. This is Vortex. MSI Vortex is
Okay,
what is the one that looks like the Mac
okay,
Pro.
and no one really liked that, from what I can understand. So, Vortex series. I
And
clicked on it.
it didn't look like a computer. I guess if that's what they were going for.
Oh wow, they're putting 1070s in them now.
Hmm. That's
They're
pretty
they're
badass.
SLIing 1070s in it.
Yeah, for $4,000. I don't know. It's kind of neat, but you can definitely build it for half the price. I'm sure. You or build a something the same.
Where does it show the price at? With
At the very bottom, it starts at 21.99 and goes up to 4,000.
very bottom, I don't see it. But I believe you, because I remember we were looking at this before. And so how much is the one with the 1080 in it?
Oh shoot, I'm looking at something different too because I've got this is 980 SLI for 4,000. So there must be a couple of different pages then.
Yeah, this one I'm not seeing a price for. Um, where to buy? I'll just click on where to buy and see what it wants me to pay for this ridiculous amount. Really? It just took me to a map that's showing like Korea or some shit. I don't know. I don't think Japan looks like that. It might be Japan. I don't really know. Um, oh yeah, you can get them with the 6700Ks in them, obviously.
Hmm.
But it's not telling me how much that would cost with the 6700K DDR4 and the 1080 added in there. Because I'm like curious on how much the price had to go up. Okay, so it was the Mac that cost 10 grand. This cost about 50% less, is what it was. But still, at the same time, some those really expensive Macs use like fucking 12 core Xeons and shit. So, and like fucking hell loads of RAM. Yeah, it's not telling me a price, but it comes with an i7, 8 gig GTX 1080. That's another thing we can actually talk about now. So for the 1080 Ti, we've been seeing a lot of spec leaks.
Yeah.
Oh snap! What up, the professor? He
Hey,
called us.
there he is.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's been a while. I know he changed his name to Professor Mike now.
Professor Mike.
There we go. I like that. I
I
mean,
like it too.
it's more uh, professional sounding. So yeah, I haven't tuned in your guys' show in a while. I've been really busy at work and it sucks. So I haven't even pulled out my phone. So yeah, it doesn't tell me anything about price. But yeah, we can talk about the 1080 Ti real quick because we have had a lot of leaked specs that are supposedly more confirmed. So we'll go to, I guess, WCCF Tech. 3,328 CUDA cores. And I believe the Titan X has about 3,500.
Hmm.
And 12 gigabytes of GDDR5X. So it's looking like it is going to have 5X memory. So I really want one. What about you?
Oh yeah. I just wonder what the price is going to be too. Probably what do you think? $800?
7,800, yes. I'm
Yeah.
hoping what they'll do is drop the 1080 to 550 ish, maybe 500 or
Yeah.
550 to 600 ish, and
Hmm.
then throw the 1080 Ti in there at about 650, 750 ish.
Yeah, they're going to
Um,
have to lower the 1080.
well, not really, because the 1080 right now is selling for what, 599, 699. The Titan is 11 something, 1199.
Oh, that's
You
right. I
could
forgot. I was thinking it was 9.99. You're right though. It's
so they could
11.99.
they could throw the 1080 Ti out there at fucking 899,
Yeah.
849. You know what I mean?
I'm
150,
a, I'm an
$200
idiot.
above.
I'm an idiot. I'll buy it.
Oh, it's a different account. Are you gonna start making your own videos on this account? Is this gonna be your YouTube channel? Yeah. So I'm excited to hear that they will have 5X on it, but these are all rumors, you guys. We don't know if this is true.
Oh, so there's a speculation article on here on the GTX 2080.
What is that? What they're really gonna call it? A 2080, not an 1180?
And they've got, yeah, Pascal refresh GeForce 20, GeForce GTX 2080 Ti, 2080, and Titan Black V2. Oh my God.
I feel like that's way too early for those types of
It's way too
speculations.
early. There's no
So,
way.
so this thread right here is saying that's only gonna have GDDR5 and not 5X,
Mhm.
which is what we've heard some. You know what I mean? And this was posted the 15th, so yesterday. I don't know what to make of it. I really don't know if it's gonna have 5X or 5. I really don't know. It's
Well, I've heard two stories. I've heard GDDR5 on a 384-bit bus, and I've heard
yes.
GDDR5X on a 256-bit bus. So, but I've heard they're both about the same throughput when you go on a faster bus to a slower bus. But I don't know if that's, it'll be interesting
Well,
to
the one
see.
the one I was looking for is 5X on a 384-bit bus. A lot of
Oh.
people are falling in with the the only thing they're going to be cutting back is they're going to be disabling one or two, and it's basically going to drop the CUDA count to 33
Hmm.
SM units or whatever they call it. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to be making my own videos. Everyone keeps telling me to, but I don't know. Well, if everyone keeps telling you to, you probably should.
Yeah.
So there's some videos. Apparently, NCIX uploaded something about it, but I don't know what that is, and I don't want to click on a video while streaming. Videocars.com. I believe these guys leak a lot of shit all the time.
Yeah, that's one of the bigger leaks, I think.
So this one's saying 10 gigs of memory GDDR5X. What?
Hmm.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying. It's so much speculation right now. At a 320-bit bus? What? I don't know. I feel like this could be just completely fucking wrong. But one thing
I mean,
seems to be fluent throughout all of it is 3,328 CUDA cores,
mhm.
which is actually good. Like I said, if the Titan only has 35 and the 1080 Ti only has 30 or 33, that's not a bad cut.
Right.
Let me see what the CUDA count on the 1080 is, because I don't remember. Is that 2800 or 3100 or I don't remember.
I thought it
Okay.
was 28 something.
I do not know. I'm looking for specs.
Uh,
Okay, right here, which doesn't tell you the specs. Yeah, it didn't. It didn't tell me the specs. Uh,
we have. Well, what in the hell?
so I'll just put specs after it. So I mean, okay, here we go. Nope, it's showing me the 980, 980 Ti.
2560 on the
25.
1080.
So that's 700 more than a 1080, but
Hmm.
only 200 less than a Titan X. So it's going to be just like the 980 Ti versus the Titan X versus the
Oh,
980.
yeah, head to head. It's going to be terrible if you bought a 9 or a Titan.
No, unless you did it for the reason that anyone buys a Titan, which is because you had the money and you wanted best of
Oh,
the best.
right, right.
It's technically still going to be best of the best, no matter
It's
what.
still going to, yeah, it still will be the best of the best. Yeah.
But yeah, that's that's a big jump in CUDA core count from 2500 all the way up to 30 whatever 33. That's 700-800 jump right there. That's good. That's real good. My cat just tried to eat my homework cactus.
Uh,
Nice. Never heard of the cat ate my homework excuse. Seriously. Vortex G65. He was telling me. Dem handles though. I'm not sure what he's talking about in the handles. I think he was talking about the BMW collab case. Yeah, probably did sell to a few rich people who have no desire to build their own gaming PCs. That's what that market is. That's why Mac owners buy that and usability. And what is it? The Mac ecosystem, the Apple ecosystem. So you have that too. People want. If you're into that, I guess if that's your thing. That's not my thing. So.
mhm.
Yeah, so we've talked about our 1080 Ti's that we want. You'll probably get one before me, huh? Probably. Are
I
you
don't
gonna go for
know.
reference or no?
Um, I can't decide. The reference coolers are performing so well. I guess it depends on the price. I mean, and I like the way they look, but if they're going to be $100 more, I probably will buy aftermarket.
Yeah, I have a HW candle too. What's HW? Homework candle?
Homework? Yeah,
Ain't
maybe.
nobody got time for that homework, yo. He's got a point. He's got a very very good point. You don't got time for that homework, bro. You got no time for that homework. Put it in your tin hat. Put it on your tin hats. We already had him on, man. Oh, he's gonna put his on. I already had mine on, man. We already did the tin hat talk about the fans. Oh, they're right up on the stream right now. Just so happens to be there. So yeah. Next time, Mike will be more responsible and get topics for you guys. Because 6 isn't enough. He's like, yes. So you're gonna be here next week, though. Again, right? Your work's calmed down enough, right?
Next week I'm in Portland on Sunday,
Oh
so it
my
will
god.
depend on my internet connection.
What are you doing in Portland?
There's a I go to the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. It's a lot of older gaming and mostly consoles, but I go there once a year. So I'll probably be there. So I'm gonna take my laptop and the webcam. So if the internet connection is good there, then I will be joining.
Chances are the internet will be better than
Yeah,
0.303
yeah.
up. So I'm
I have a feeling that it's going to be fine. I'm not going to take my Yeti, so I'll have to come up with a different microphone
Why
solution. But
not bring the
I
Yeti?
will bring. What's that?
Why not bring the Yeti? Isn't it small? You don't
It's
have to bring the boom. Doesn't it have its own little stand that you can just set it down?
somewhere.
And
I
it's
don't know where.
USB.
Yeah.
See, the reason I wouldn't bring my mic is because it's a fucking XLR. So I need an audio interface.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I have
Yeah,
to have
that
an
is
audio
true.
interface. And then not to mention my microphone is um it's not like a fucking any type that you could hold on a desk mount. It's got to be on a shock mount or a stand. Um So yeah, yeah.
You
Bring
know,
it. You're gonna
Well,
make a video while
I
you're
just
out there.
I didn't want to bring it because it was relatively expensive, but I do have a USB mic actually
You could just
that I've
use your
used.
headset. That works
Yeah, I've
fine too.
used. Okay, I could use that too. The headset, right? Stick around, Squid. Oh, he's got to go do his homework though.
And his cat and cactus homework and candle homework.
Wait a
Um,
second. This is Professor Mike, by the way.
who said that?
Uh, whatever the hell, Jammer. Fuck, I can't even. I don't even know.
The
My,
blackest name I've
uh,
ever heard.
yeah, I'm never even gonna try to say that.
Oh, so
But he
you
said,
switched accounts.
this is Professor Mike, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So he must have two?
I guess or 3. And I thought his original one was like fucking Blargman.
Yeah, Blargman, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. He's got multiple. So yeah, you're gonna make a video while you're out there, right? Because it is gaming related. You're gonna do like kind of like those vlog style.
You know, I did when I went one year, and I got like 10 views on the video, so I don't know if I'm going to do one or not.
So 10. That's
I,
10 more views.
that's true, 10 more views.
Some of my videos don't get that many views, and I still do it. That's
Yeah,
fine. Yeah.
I might do it.
I like to get-
I do have Sony Vegas on my laptop, so I suppose I could shoot a video and then upload it.
Well, you could also just do it when you get back. Go through all of the footage. Just basically record your entire trip there,
Mhm.
basically, and then just go through the footage when you get home, and put out a vlog. I mean, it
Yeah,
doesn't have to be long.
yeah.
Just wait-
Interestingly enough, my first tweet that I ever did actually was on my way there last year. I did it at. I turned on my cell phone while we were in the air, and it actually worked. So I tweeted from my cell phone at 30,000 feet. So I remember that was my first tweet was when I went there last year.
Nice. Blargman69. There you go. See
There he
now
is.
we know who you are. We didn't know who you were before. You're fucking.
He's got an identity crisis.
What is it called?
Multiple personalities.
What is it called that you're going to again?
The Portland Retro Gaming Expo.
Dude, I think people would like that. I think they would. You have 1,500 subs now. How many subs did you have the first time you made that video?
Probably not 1,500.
See? See that make your RX 480 video, make your fucking full AMD build video 2016, benchmark all
And
that
then
shit.
go there.
Review your Des Mini, basically getting people hyped back up on your channel, and then go there and do that. Whitest of the White, see my Clash of Clans rage video. I destroyed my iPhone 6. Good job, bro. So
All right.
So what do they do here? Is it just like arcade style games?
No, mostly Nintendo, Super Nintendo. Oh, there you go. Yeah, older consoles. Not much there for PC. It's mostly console.
Yeah, but I mean, gamers are gamers, and in fact,
Mm-hmm.
a huge majority of PC gamers are old school console enthusiasts. Comparing them
Oh,
to
yeah.
like your new Xbox One generation and PlayStation generations, you won't find many of them that are like, oh yeah, man, let me get the throwback console. You know what I mean? And play some Super Mario. The ones that are usually going to do that are PC gamers. So I think it's interesting. Do people dress up? Do they fucking
There's some
yeah,
cosplay.
some cosplay there? That's pretty
Not as
sweet,
much as
too.
like PAX. PAX
Oh.
was a hell. Yeah, PAX is a hell of a lot more.
There it is. There's Professor Mike Herpes. Sweet. It's been too long since he's herpesed our show. So good stuff. Good stuff. Squid, iPhone down. Plenty more to destroy. Can't wait for people to realize that Apple is overpriced garbage. Everyone knows that they're overpriced garbage, but people. I'll give it to Apple. They're what people want.
Oh
They're-
yeah.
And
I
because
mean, they don't.
it's what
Yeah,
people
they don't make
want,
$1 billion by being dumb.
yeah, it's because it's what people want is why they can sell their shit so overpriced. You know what I mean? You make stuff that people want, you sell that shit overpriced. It's supply and demand. There's always going to be a demand for iPhones. So yeah. Anybody here watch Green Hand Gaming? No, not really.
I do. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a. I believe he's from Australia. He's pretty good.
Is he like just a game streamer or?
No, he does like older computer builds and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Some consoles. Yeah, most of his stuff that he does is like today, but older generation type stuff. It's pretty neat.
Have you heard of Mods Tech? He's a subscriber of mine. He has his own channel. He does a lot of old school Dell computer builds and shit. Yeah, Mods Tech.
Mods with an S or a Z?
S.
S.
And he has a lot of green stuff. So if you see like a lot of green, that's probably his channel, Green and Black. So that guy, I've been here talking to him and stuff. Yeah, he does a lot of budget builds and stuff. My grandma has 7 and she loves it. iPhone 7, really? Your grandma on the iPhone 7, that's fucking sweet. Movie style build.
Yeah,
videos.
there you go. That's probably a better way. He does a lot of he does his more like movie style, where he tells a story about it as well too. It's interesting.
Oh, there you go. See, Blogman's subscribed to ModTech.
Oh, that's how you spell it. Okay, Modsteck. That's why didn't get it the right first time.
What'd you spell it as?
Modste.
It's just TEK.
T-E. Oh, it is just TEK?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just TEK. And he's
There it
like I said,
is.
he does a lot of you can see it green and black a lot. Oh, we have a live comment on one of my videos. No glitches, it can only do 90.
Linus Tech Tips, you bet.
What?
Oh, Squidlink says Linus Tech Tips and channel super fun.
I haven't even checked out Channel Super Fun. What is it about?
It's just them goofing off and doing stuff. I don't watch much of those videos. I like Linus Tech Tips, so.
I do tune into his Tech Quickies. I like those ones.
They're good.
And also Science Studio. Some of
yeah, Greg.
Yeah, some of his videos are pretty damn good too. OEM Express, then NCIX. I didn't know that, but yeah.
Yeah, I knew he worked at NCIX, but I didn't know he worked at OEM Express.
Oh, Blogman just said he knows Linus because they worked at OEM Express together, I guess.
We worked.
Oh,
Oh, then
nice.
he.
Well, he is
Okay.
Canadian. Remember, he's
Yeah.
Canadian. So, hey,
No, I met Linus. I met Linus a couple of years ago. He was super nice. Super
yeah, no,
nice
I could
guy.
see it. I could definitely see it. When did you meet him? Did you say?
I met him at PAX.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, he's
Nice,
super nice guy. I was surprised.
nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I thought he would be kind of like, he would hide. No, he came right out. He was talking with people. He talked
So
to me
you
for
ended
like
up going to
15
PAX?
minutes. What's that?
You ended up going to PAX?
It was I went in 2014. I went to PAX.
Okay.
That's insane. PAX is insane.
Are
It's a
you
bit
doing
much.
Are you doing CES this year?
No, I probably won't go to CES this year.
I
I've
might
never
have
gone.
to because I
Actually,
live
I've never
here.
gone. Are you gonna go?
Well, yeah, I live here. I probably should. I don't know if I will, but I probably should because I
If
have no excuse.
if you're gonna go, let me know.
Why, you want to come too?
Yeah, we can. There's a really cheap flight to Vegas from out of Great Falls, Montana, where I live.
Uh-huh.
It's a pretty cheap flight. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a direct flight for the with Allegiant. So
Okay.
yeah, I might come down for CES.
How much is CES? Like a fucking uh, $100 for the fee, the entry fee.
Let's
Especially if
see.
they're having rumors of launching the 1080 Ti at CES, it might be a good idea to be there. Even though we probably won't be invited to it because they usually do that in their cool hotel rooms.
I know.
But we could just do a party vlog, I guess.
Yeah,
And
we'll tell him. Hey, between the two of us, we have 3,000 subs. Okay, come on, let's go.
Exactly. We'll just show up to CES drunk as fuck and just waddle our way into their private booths and shit.
Let's see.
They all thought he was queer. Oh.
Yeah,
His voice, I guess you could see it.
yeah,
And he's slightly like a little eccentric. You know what I mean? I guess you could I
yeah,
can see it.
yeah. He is.
But he does have wife and kids, so
Yeah.
that might be debunked. We're not sure yet. No, just kidding. But it might. You never know. But
Oh shit! You can't. You and I couldn't go. It's a
why?
trade only event, and it's not open to the general public.
What?
All attendees must provide credentials in advance to verify affiliation with the consumer technology industry, and
Oh
must.
wow.
Yeah.
They're not
So
opening
actually,
it to the
yeah, we
general
can't
public.
go.
Oh wow. I thought they were always open to the general public.
I did too.
I know last year they were doing it where because they started making you pay for it last year. And they're like, it was $100. They're like, but you can come in for free if you came last year. The year like 2015. So it's like if you were at CES 2015, you can come in for free for CES 2016. Yeah, so it's January 5th to January 8th. Would you go to register?
Yeah.
Did you try going under media?
I'm actually gonna try to register and see what they say.
Yeah, what are they gonna tell you? Nah, fool. So we have a live registration right now for CES in Vegas.
As I get shot down.
So if you're here on Sunday, we might do a live stream with us actually sitting next to each other. If you're here on a Sunday. Yeah, if you go, I'll go. Shit, I'll fucking quit my job. Let's go. I just won't go to work. That sounds like fun. Definitely. And if any of you guys want to go to Vegas, let me know because I live out here. And that's where I hang out. I don't know. Mike lives out in the middle of nowhere. I don't know too many people who might make their way out to the middle of nowhere. No offense, Mike.
No, there's nothing here. There's no reason to come here.
Yep, agreed. You should send me your budget bill. It's because I'm such a nice guy and sent you those penis enlargement pills. I thought you weren't going to tell anybody about that. I thought that was secret. That was supposed to be very personal.
Let's
Yeah.
see. Okay, Mister. Well, it let me go to the second page.
You made it part of the way there. Sweet.
Okay. Now I have to put in all my shit.
Is Nerd on a Budget still here? Are you gonna be going? I should just. I don't know why I'm sitting here asking on the stream. I'll just message him on Twitter and ask him if he's going to CES. I I can't remember where he lives. I think he lives in like Seattle or something. I already forgot. You going to CES? That's how lazy I am. It's like, you guys can come to me. You guys can come hang out here. So yeah, I think you. Oops, didn't think I was supposed to let about your penis enlargement pills. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just saw my wow. So he heard me talking on stream, then saw my message. Wrecked. I didn't know if you were still here. No, yeah, you're allowed to be AFK. It's not a problem. So is it letting you sign up?
We're about to find out.
If
I
not,
can't even.
If not, I'd go under media or press or something and see if you can get in under there. Because technically, you do have a YouTube channel.
Oh shit! I have to. You're right here. I have to. My company has to be a member of Consumer Technology Association, so I'm not a member of CTA. Let's see if I can become one.
How do you become a member of CTA?
I'm gonna find out.
Oh, we got over here. He's hacking into CES. Not going to CES. Not planning anytime soon. Yeah, honestly, CES really isn't the bee's knees. You have some tech tubers that'll cover it, obviously, but anything we're seeing as far as gaming computers goes is all in private fucking setups and shit that you can't. It's private suites. That basically, unless you're like 20,000 subs, you're not getting in. You know what I mean? So that sucks, but you know, it's still fun to go hang out and see what's going on over there. I want to go to PAX. I kind of sad I missed this one. I was working too much. But PAX sounds fun.
Yeah, PAX is, but there's so many people, but it is a lot of fun though.
But that's the joy of it. How many people are there?
Well, it's hard to do stuff there. That was the only problem because there's literally just people everywhere. But there's so much shit to see.
What do you mean do? Like, what do you do?
Like sometimes you stand in line if you want to play a game or something or try out some new technology. Sometimes you have to wait in line for quite some time.
Where's that at? And when is that? Actually, that's the most important one. I thought
PAX?
that PAX West already happened. Or PAX
Yeah, it's in like August, late August.
Yeah, so it already happened.
There's 4 of them though. There's a South. There's 3 or 4 of them. There's one in Seattle, one in Boston, and I think one in San Antonio, Texas, I believe.
Yeah.
I was actually gonna go. I was gonna go to the Boston one this year, but my house burning down kind of fucked that up.
Boston. Okay, so I pulled it up. So we have one in November in Melbourne.
Oh, Australia. That's right. Yep.
Oh God. No, we have one right at January, San Antonio, Texas, January 2017. The last one that's happening this year, though, yeah, it just happened August 31st. Oh wait, no, September 2nd. No, so that's already passed. Whoa. PAX South.
There is. It looks like you have to pay to become a member of Consumer Technology Association.
So PAX South, I guess, is January. Should we say fuck CES and both go to PAX South in Texas?
Is it San Antonio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds better, right? One way ticket to Texas shouldn't be that expensive. Like what, $200, $300 round trip?
Probably 400? Probably 5 for me.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's not terrible though. I mean, anywhere you fly.
You buy it super early in advance. I mean, if you get it months and months in advance, you know it'll be cheaper probably. If Nintendo promises to show the NX at any convention, it will be packed. Oh, I believe it.
Oh, for sure.
So, yeah, no, we should definitely do PAX. That sounds like fun. I'd rather do PAX because then you have like the cosplayers. You know what I mean? You have all the shit at PAX. PAX is more.
Oh yeah. It's pretty wild.
It's more gamery. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll have to fucking make our way into some fucking bar on PAX
with
with cosplayers.
What day is PAX South? January what?
27th, I believe, to the 29th.
27th to the 29th.
Yes.
So let's see what happens. How much it costs?
We're We're like trying to fucking plan out our fucking trip on live stream. This is hilarious.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, live streaming our trip.
Yep. Cause I want to do it. Shit. Oh wow. So this is gonna be very far ahead. January 27th. I guess arrive the first day there. I'm just looking, or a day before. And it'd be cheaper, yeah, because then we could split a hotel. It's a lot cheaper that way. Do you bring your lady to these events or no? Do you make her stay at home?
I did to the one in Seattle.
Did she not like that?
There was like 100,000 freaking sweaty geeks there, and she did not like it. No.
Oh God. See, I'd bring my woman. I don't think she'd mind.
She'd go. I mean, she would go, but she likes to watch the people. Watch all the geeks go nuts for shit. So yeah.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's about a $600 plane ticket for me. $500-600. It's not terrible.
What do I put in for Antonio, Texas?
SAT is
SAT. Yeah.
SAT. Yep.
Okay. So I'm looking it up. You can get one-way want to get away tickets for 110. For yeah, for the most expensive ones are in the afternoon. For about 180. But if you leave like in the morning and shit, 110, 120 from here. And that's one way, you know what I mean? Which isn't too bad. That's not bad. Let's see. Let's do one ways. And let's do 29th. Come back, say 29th, I guess. And let's see. Yeah. 139. Some of these are a little pricey though. 184, 139, 270, 220. Yeah, so about $400 or so. That's not too bad. Unless I feel like packing up and driving. That's a long road trip.
That'd be a long road trip for you.
What is it, like 18 hours, 20 hours?
I'm sure it's gotta be.
Yeah, I don't know how far San Antonio is from here. I know that Texas is quite a drive, though. I will say that. But, yeah, it's been a fun journey, which there was quite a bit of. They had tons of deodorant sticks they were handing out for free. What? Oh, he said he brought his girlfriend to PAX, too.
Yeah,
like, it was
I
fun,
tell you
but
what.
she complained of the nerd stench.
That is friggin' awesome because when I was there, yeah, people stunk. The nerds stink.
Oh,
Tons
God.
of deodorant sticks. I love it.
You said they were giving out free deodorant. That is bad.
Dude, it did. People, I mean, the nerds, some of them must not shower because a lot of them don't smell good.
Nice. Maybe I'll bring the woman too then. Just because. That'd be fucking hilarious. So wait, Seattle happens Labor Day weekend. When is that though? The one in Seattle.
That was
that already happened though.
Yeah, it already happened.
Yeah, so the next one isn't going to be till like late next year.
Yeah, September of 2017 in Seattle.
Yeah, that's a long ways away, man. Washington has it twice, September 5th and August. Okay. Wow, why does it have it twice this year?
They must mean August 31st, September 1, 2017. Oh, PAX Dev. That's PAX Developer.
Oh, okay. So,
but
yeah.
Still, it says tickets are on sale now, but that's already happened.
Yeah.
That was over a month ago.
Yes, they're currently out of date. So, plan ahead, exactly what I was saying. First weekend of September. So, wait, are you going to San Antonio?
Me?
No, Nerd on a Budget.
Oh, Nerd on a Budget?
I already know me and you are contemplating the shit out of this, so I'm going to have to talk to the woman and see what she thinks. But I'm asking Nerd on a Budget if he thinks he's going to go to fucking PAX in San Antonio. Because then we can all meet up and bullshit and hang out and do, I don't know. What do you guys do for fun? We can go egg cars or something. I don't live in Texas.
How old is Nerd on a Budget?
He's actually older than me.
Really?
Yeah, surprisingly.
He looks so young.
Yes, he does. It's Asian genes. That's what happens.
And his voice, he sounds young too.
Yeah, you have PAX in your backyard, but that's over a year away. How are you going to tell us, hey, come to PAX, and then, like, how old is Noab? Yeah, see, he's older than me.
27,
Yeah, not by a lot. He's like a year or so. I don't know when his birthday is. I didn't ask for that much personal information. But, so he'll probably be joining us next week if he gets his shit set up. You got to get your shit together, bro. He sent me a picture saying he got his webcam. He found it. So sweet.
Cool.
Yeah. So we're all gonna be rocking the C920s because that's pretty much.
Is that what he has too? He has a
Yeah.
C920.
Yeah. Everyone.
That's the way to
has
go.
that.
That's the way to go.
Dude, even for starting off YouTube videos, the C920 is OP. Like, just to make some videos with, if you don't want to get a camera, there's only half Asian, so his Asian gene only works half, so he looks slightly older. Yeah, I'm a halfie, so I only look half as young as I should, being an Asian. C920 Master Race.
Master Race.
Damn straight.
I love it.
Damn straight. Well, like I was talking when we brought up the C922, nothing has come to compare to it yet. You know what I mean? Nothing. There's nothing that compares to it. I mean, obviously the new stuff is coming out that compares to it, but I'm saying, for the general longest period of time, there was nothing that could compare to it. So, oh yeah, did you talk about your internet with those guys about getting your internet?
Oh, the faster one?
Yeah.
It's $132 a month.
What?
Yeah.
And what was it?
It was it's 9 down and 4 up.
And that's $130 a month.
Yeah.
You're shitting me, right?
Yeah. No, I wish I was. It's a line of sight antenna. It's different than what because I'm using DSL right now. But yeah, it's 131 or $132 a month. Plus then you got to buy the antenna, which is cheap. The antenna's it's like $99 or something. It's not terrible. But yeah, $131 a month.
Oh, for 9 fucking
nine down, 4 up.
What in the actual fuck? I pay $80 a month for like one. I think I'm paying for 120, but whenever I do a speed test, I hit about 190. So 190 down and like 25 up, which is why we're at an upload speed of like 3,800.
Yeah.
And zero drop frames. Yeah. Sweet.
I also live like 10 miles out of town too.
Yeah, I was gonna say you live in BFE. Like
I'm probably lucky I get anything.
You guys get your water from a well, right? Isn't that what you told me?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, well water. That's a whole different type of buttfuck nowhere. I didn't know we had places like that in America still.
But you know what though? Nobody bothers me. It's great.
Go. See,
it's great.
Do you have any guns to take out back and just shoot at stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, what do you have?
I've got a couple of 9s. I've got a 40. I've got a 38. I've got an SKS. I've got a couple of shotguns.
So you're a typical white guy that lives out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Just with a bunch of guns.
Yeah.
I only have my 40. My brother's been going gun crazy lately though. He just bought a 38 special.
Oh, I like mine. Yeah.
He just got 2 more 9mm. One's a Glock and the other's a Springfield.
That's exactly what I have. I have a Glock and a Springfield.
He has the 5 1/4 or whatever 9mm. I don't know if that's the number 5 1/2, 5 1/4, whatever they call it.
It might be the barrel length.
Yeah, it's the big one, the full
big
size
one, yep.
9mm.
Yep.
Yeah, so he's got that and the Glock, and his 1911, his Colt 45.
Oh, Colt 45.
Yeah, that one's a nice one. I like it. My 40 sucks to shoot. That thing just kicks like a monster. It's not as bad as the 38 special, but it's still pretty bad. That 38 special is not even fun.
Yeah, I got have you ever seen a Taurus Judge?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the 45 long Colt. That's a bitch to shoot out of a handgun, but man, that gun is fun.
What, the 38s?
The Taurus Judge. It shoots a 45 long Colt or a 410. Yeah, it's a bastard gun.
Cannon. It's a bastard.
It's like a hand cannon.
That's fucking sweet. Well,
I'll try to remember for the next show. I'll take it out of the safe, and I'll show it to you on the next show. But it's a hand cannon.
Yeah.
It'll shoot a 3-inch 410 shell.
Jesus.
Out of a handgun. It's a handgun.
That's a limb taker.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Anyways, you guys, we're like an hour and a half into this, so we'll go ahead and shut it down. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks everybody.
We didn't have a lot of topics, so we just filled in bullshit and tried to figure out if we want CES or PAX. I want PAX. You guys can go ahead and tell us what you want. I want PAX.
Well, PAX will be cheaper for sure because you don't have to be a member of the CTA in order to go.
for you maybe, but I already live here, so CES would
Oh,
be.
that's true. That's true.
But at the same time, CES isn't as fun.
No.
PAX looks like it has so much more going on and so much more fun stuff. So yeah, anyways, you guys, we're gonna be doing the show next week. Mike promised already. I don't know if he actually did.
I'll do it. We'll do it. I'll go. I'm sure I'm gonna have good enough internet in Portland. I mean,
Yeah.
shit, Portland's got.
All you have to do is run a Skype call. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
not like, everything goes through my connection anyway. So as long as you can hold a Skype call, we're good. And Nerd on a Budget says he'll come by next week. We'll see if he wants to stop by. He can. And thanks for stopping by.
I'll have to remember though, because next week I'll be in your time zone. So right where now I have to plan an hour different. So hopefully I don't fuck that up.
Yeah, when it's 5:30, you're not sitting there like, I got another hour.
Exactly.
And I'm already sitting here like just calling your Skype. Hello.
Yeah, so 5:30 is 5:30. So I better make sure that I hit that one.
Okay, well, we'll catch you guys next week. Enjoy the rest of your weekends.
See ya.